Morning, morning. We're all working, good stuff. Just a little message. I wanted to share a video with you this morning because I know it's Monday morning. I know a lot of people are probably thinking about. Oh Christ, how yellow do I look there? I know a lot of people are probably thinking about starting their diets and making sure that they're getting ready for summer and all that kind of stuff right now. I've just had a lady in for an assessment, and as you've probably seen over my Facebook feed and emails and all the rest of it, and Instagram, over the last few days we've been catching up in terms of with people in terms of their results, making sure I'm just checking in on our 6-week kickstart program. As you've seen, some fantastic results. And now this morning a lady came in for her assessment, and we did an ultrasound scan, we did a body fat, muscle mass, hydration, and of all the people that I've had in for their reassessment so far, okay, this lady lost the least amount of weight but lost the most body fat. Okay, so you'll have seen some people lose 4.5 inches, 4 inches, 5 inches off the waist. Okay, so those people have done fantastically well. And actually, a comparison, if I was, somebody that was coming in, the lady was coming in this morning, comparing herself with those other people, probably thinking, oh, I haven't lost that much weight. But the difference is, right, is this person has also nailed their nutrition. She's lost 5 pounds in weight, right, but she lost 9% body fat, right? So to put that in perspective, her body fat was 29.1% body fat when she started. Okay, it's now down to below, it's now 9% lower. So that's almost 33% of her body fat lost in 6 weeks. And if she was to just base it on weight, you can see how that would get potentially a little bit disheartening. So what we're looking at is the body composition. Okay, so the message really is, number one, okay, you need to measure, otherwise you can't manage what you're doing. Okay, so we know exactly what she did in terms of nutrition, exactly what she did in terms of her exercise, and some of the days she only exercised for 10 minutes. Okay, really short and efficient exercise sessions. The second thing is to not compare yourself. Comparison is one of the biggest evils that I will see, and I'll have to try and deal with people when they come in. Okay. The third thing is you just cannot rely on the scales. Okay, the scales are not a good measure, okay, of body composition. And actually, it was really quite potent because the lady who came in for her assessment, she brought her 2 young children with her. One of them's her daughter, and we actually just talked through why body fat, muscle mass, hydration, measuring all those measures, much more efficient way and an effective way of measuring success than just jumping on the scales. So that was really good. So for those of you who are going to start a diet today, what I would suggest you do is that you do some tape measure measurements, okay? Because the tape measure, this lady also lost 2.5 inches off her waist, inch off her hips, and I think it was 2 inches off the chest, an inch off the thigh. So we're not looking at huge numbers, but this lady didn't need to lose a lot of weight. Okay, so we're looking at like the complete change in body fat. Her fat-free mass, that's her muscle mass and everything else, actually went up by 8 pounds. Okay, so she's gained muscle. She looks lean. She looks fantastic. And she's coming on my Blast Fitness Camps retreat to Tenerife later on, and she's in a fantastic shape. So I'm really proud of her efforts. And if you just purely look at the numbers, okay, just looking at the weight, that's going to set you up. So those of you who are starting your Monday morning diet, make sure you can't manage what you don't measure. Okay. The second thing you need to do is make sure you don't compare yourself to other people. Okay, because that could also be a negative thing as well. Okay, and the third thing is that this is a lifestyle change. Okay, it's not something you do every Monday or you promise yourself you can do every Monday, because if you keep doing that, this whole thing just becomes more and more stressful. Okay, so make it something that's sustainable. Okay, feel free to ask for help. Okay, because it's quite simple when you do it properly. All right, so there's my Monday morning message. I'm going to go get packed for Tenerife and try and get my shoulder sorted out after my collision with the pavement on Saturday. And so hopefully I'll be fit and ready to go for Tenerife. Looking forward to it. Take care. Bye bye.